It's Sashin Govender, the Millionaire student. You're either in your 20s and the title of this video intrigued you, or maybe you're beyond your 20s and you're probably wondering, what did I do wrong? How did I get this far in my life and I'm not so fulfilled and content right now? Maybe you have children in your 20s and you need them to watch this video, but before that, you want to watch it, so you audit the information and you know it's factual, documented information. Before we do anything, I want you to hit the subscribe button right here, and once you do that, hit the bell so you turn on notifications so you're one of the very first people to watch these videos as we put them out weekly. And let us know, comment below after this video, let us know what is your biggest takeaway, what did you learn, what intrigued you. Before we even move forward, I want me and you to agree and understand the definition of being wealthy and the definition of being rich. You see, rich is when you have money and no time. Wealthy is when you have the time to spend the money you make. It's very rare to find people who have both. In fact, the majority of people have time and no money, and some people have money and no time. And the people who have mastered the art of life and mastered the art of living, they have enough money and enough time so they can spend it both. When I was 19 years old, I built a business that made over 6 figures USD, 21 7 figures USD, and 24 8 figures USD. But I want to talk about the 11 musts to get wealthy in your 20s, because I did it. I had the time freedom. I'm not focused on the money freedom, but it just simultaneously came as you start to build businesses and you become totally insignificant to those businesses. See, 1% or less actually make financial independence. That means 99% of the people in the world right now, they're broke. Just like 99% of the world's income is earned and generated by 1% of the world's population. Before we do anything, I want to make you understand motivation is not a solution, it's a symptom. So we need to be able to solve your own belief system, because the very first thing is making sure we get the mind right. I want you to dissolve your own belief system, your shames, your guilts on why you don't deserve to become wealthy in life. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up on what your parents did to get you to where you are right now. There's a very famous saying that states, if you're born poor, it's your parents' problem. If you die poor, it is your problem. So stop beating yourself up from how far you've got. Only beat yourself up from where you are to where you're going if you don't get it right. I want you to start setting goals according to your highest values and start serving people, because you need to value serving people more than just taking from people. My dad taught me, Sashin, you have 2 hands, one to give, one to receive. The minute you take with both hands, eventually someone's going to take from you with both hands. And then I want you to start valuing wealth. What is your value in wealth? See, because money circulates in the economy to those who value it more than those who value it least. And then I want you to understand, you got to study and research. See, Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world at 11 years old, he already read every book on wealth in the library of the city and state that he's from, Omaha, Nebraska. I want you to start committing to the outcome rather than just committing to making the first decision. It's a journey, it's a process, it's a marathon, it's a sprint to get to the finish line of wealth. You need to look at how people fill their space, because you look at how they spend their time, and then you need to start looking at where they're most disciplined and focused on. And then also look at yourself. Look at how you spend your money. And then look at how the wealthy spends their money. Look at the Warren Buffetts of the world, the Bill Gates, the Bransons, those type of people, the Carlos Slims, who are extremely financially secure, the Jeff Bezos of the world. Look at what energizes them the most. Look at what they think about, what they visualize, what they affirm the most. And then you need to look at what inspires them and what they love learning and talking about. the answers to these questions will narrow down what you truly are passionate about. See, most people don't love what they do, so they aren't sold on doing what they actually do. That's when they sell their soul to the paycheck. I've heard the saying of broke people stating that only people who have money are evil people. And that's so wrong, because they got it right. So those people are jealous about it. It's the people who sell their soul to money because they have to work for money. You shouldn't be working for money if you're financially free, if you're wealthy instead of being rich. And then I want you to look at the difference between inspiration, the first two letters, I-N, in, which comes from within. People who are inspired from within are living from their highest values. And people who need motivation from the external outer world, they haven't found their highest value. And they need constant motivation to keep them going. Stop expecting to stay positive all the time, because that's a delusion. It'll set you up for disappointment. Expectation sets you up for disappointment. Number two, the right pain to influence your desires. See, coming from South Africa, third world country, in a third world continent, in a third world, we are taught to work 7 days a week. If there's an 8-day, we're taught to work 8 days a week. Overworked, underpaid. Overworked, underappreciated. That's where the desire comes from. That's where the hunger comes from. And the more pain you have, the more growth you have, because growth comes from pain, because you have more to lose in life. Number three, the right goals. Start with simple goals and then train yourself to do what you said you would do. Your piggy bank becomes your biggie bank, because those small wins that you need to accomplish and achieve will allow you to win that big goal in the end. So set up 5 big goals throughout the whole year, and then break it down to 5 small wins each and every day. And once you do those 5 wins, once you accomplish it, your day should be complete because you did it. All I want you to do is grow by 1% a day, because that's 365% per year. So when you have those small actions with those small daily wins, you avoid procrastination, because procrastination is the other disease to your action and desired result. Procrastination, it derives from an unclear vision, an unchunked vision, and not linked to your highest values in life. Number 4, the right speed. It's always now o'clock, AAA, absorb, apply, ASAP, the now. See, the wealthy people, they don't have time to procrastinate. They read a book, they execute right now. If their mentor told them to do something, they do it right now. See, whenever my mentor told me, Sashin, I need you here, I booked my flight 5 seconds after that conversation. So I want you to start increasing your speed of implementation, your ability to take action when you actually feel uncertain. Then start valuing your time. Value the importance of time. Stop wasting time on social media, the news, Netflix, whatever is holding you back. The 5th thing I want you to focus on is the right genius network, power of association. Who you associate yourself with is what you become. 9 broke friends, you're guaranteed to be number 10. Start elevating that circle. Every one of us are a part of that 80-20 Pareto principle, meaning you are the 80% in the smartest room out there until you grow out and become that 20%. Get out of that room and move into a new room where you become that 80% and keep shifting into brand new rooms. If you're the wealthiest person living in your road, street, area, or state, you're in the wrong estate. You're playing it too small. The 6th point is the right brand. You build your brand, you invest into your brand, you build your reputation, you build your relationships. It takes several years, 50 years of your life to try get it right. And a split second could screw it all up. Point number 7, the right business. Because when you're building a business, you need to build one that lasts. Build a business that serves people. Build a business that adds value to people. Don't just launch businesses. I launched 19 companies in the year 2019 just to say I'm diversified. But I scaled down to my big 5 that allowed me to position myself to true wealth. Point number 8, the right skills. Learn how to negotiate. Learn how to sell. Because if you're not negotiating every single day, your kids or other kids are negotiating with you on a daily basis. We do it subconsciously. That's why we say we're not good at it. If you start doing consciously, you'll understand you're damn good at sales. You're damn good at negotiating. Point number 9, the right target market. Find out what your target market is so you can provide a service to fulfill those people's needs. Determining your own values and then determining other people's values that you want to serve. Because if you find those two, you found your niche. There won't be a recession. Point number 11, the right income. Understand, school teaches us linear income. The world does not teach us anything else besides what society and school preaches. And that's why our educational system is so outdated. Learn passive income, residual income. Michael Jackson right now is the #1 paid dead artist. Rest in peace to a legend. But his daughter, Paris Jackson, is getting paid today residual passive royalty income because he set the pace. Number 11, and the final one, right money management and spending habits. Most people are broke. Why? Because they impress people that they don't like with things that they can't afford. So I want you to start studying 2 types of people. Number 1, people who have become successful and sustained it for decades. And then number 2, people who have made it from a very young age. We all go through 4 stages in life. Phase 1, we go through the survival phase where we want to spend everything we earn. We make this, we spend this. Phase 2 is security. Put 6 months of expenses away until you know you're secured. And then make sure you're building in increments, knowing you're not building under stress. Phase 3, success. It's where you're setting yourself up for abundance. It's where you have the income that pays you passively. And then phase 4, legacy income, where we're not talking about 1, 2, 3 generations. We're talking about multiple generations. If you follow these 11, if you took out anything from these 11, comment below, share this with a friend who can be impacted as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. We do this every single week. And I want to let you know you're officially a millionaire student. Implement these 11.